Okay, I'm here to show you more bad things. Now I'm going to show you how we update this recent events section, as well as anything on the sidebar. A lot of the things on the sidebar work kind of the same way, like even the latest keynote. So the way this is handled is through a WordPress feature called the widgets. So we have to go to Appearance Widgets, and then there's all this sidebar stuff like this. And then we need to remember which is which. The Steam widget it's a custom thing that I built. That's a custom WordPress plugin. Then there's the Patreon stuff, the recent events. Let's do recent events. And it's just a plain old text box. Is it a plain old text box? It's an enhanced text box, which is a WordPress plugin that we have installed that luckily still works. You know, not a lot of WordPress plugins work anymore. All right, so I'm just going to grow this a bit. And as you can see here, it's just a very long list of, well, exactly what you see there. It's just the raw HTML. So when we want to add another event, fortunately, this is one of the things that they're actually formatted decently. So if we go out to the original here, we see the list is October Challenge, Litter 33, 32, 31 October Challenge. So you can kind of clearly see that that's an October Challenge one. This is a regular Litem Dare block, so we'll just copy that. I've copied the code from elsewhere, so this is how we put a Litem Dare event here. And then this is modified, so okay, this was Litem Dare 34 recently. That was during August? No, it was during December. Okay. Well, okay, I'll have to type out these numbers manually. I only have one freehand because one's holding the phone. So, you know, if you humor me, this is what we do. We copy and paste these here and then clean this up. So as you can see, this is unfortunately very, very manual. And it shouldn't be. You know, the website should be smart enough to figure this stuff out. And, well, unfortunately, this is something we started before I started really caring about the code. This is just how we did it. We needed the data on there, and we used a lot of compromises. You know, just whatever we could do to achieve the goal. And unfortunately, it stayed that way. And I want to fix that. I want this to work properly rather than having to manually go in here and edit these numbers every single time. Look these things up. This is easy to figure out, but no. Okay, one more for the list. Oh, right, and when we're done, we have to scroll down here, hit the save button, and hope for the best. Hope that did it. And then we refresh the browser like so. I've already refreshed it, so. And yeah, there we go. We have our updated data. And then we just have to go over and make sure it's correct. So that one is Litem Dare 34. This one's Litem Dare 34, 34, 34, 34. Because most people there's enough people that will see this and say, hey, the link is bad. I could just not double check this, but I do seem to get messages. People do seem to eventually notice this, even though a lot of people don't even notice that this is here. And this list is starting to get kind of long, so I'm going to chop out, I'm going to cut out the 2013s below the October Challenge and below. So let's see. I believe in this list I deleted. Other lists I just comment out. So there we go. This one that's the warm-up link. April 2013. Okay. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed. No, I guess I can't. I got to hold down Shift. All right, I got to hold down Shift. There we go. Just delete. We still have the link to the events. Just want to double check. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's back. Okay, so more events appears below there. So that's good. And if I save that. All right. Refresh this. And there we go. We have 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, and then more events. So we've just cleaned up the spacing a bit. All right, yeah, that's how a lot of this works. So when I update the Patreon section here, unfortunately this is manually. I got started building a plugin, but I never finished. Ran out of time to do this. So unfortunately, this is me checking my email box to confirm when you know what the payments are and then whatnot, and that's a pain. Steam widget is automatic, but I get a lot of emails from the automatic stuff failing, so that needs to be fixed. Let's see. Twitter is, yeah, this, oh man, this is automatic as well. but it's breaking now because Twitch changed some stuff, so we sometimes don't get lists. So look at that. We used to have like 30 games or 30 people doing game dev here, but Twitch has changed something, so we only get a couple people doing the old ways. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's manual. This is this is an experiment with a plugin that mostly works. That I've just never removed. Maybe I should remove that. Okay, let's remove that. What is this? It's a bunch of PHP code is what this is. Okay. Now there's supposed to be inactive widgets. Okay. So I'll put this over here like so. And next time we refresh, it'll just be the latest keynote on the bottom. There we go. Okay. The guy next door really doesn't want me to tell you this, but okay, the last thing that I forgot to mention is that all of these changes are destructive. So as soon as I hit that save button, there's no way to recover or go back or undo anything that I've done here. So you got to be extremely careful when editing the sidebar stuff. That's the reason why you see me going so slowly and I'm double checking. There's no backup of this. If you make a change, it's gone. Like this stuff is stored directly in the database as a single entry in a table. And well, it's really not great, especially with like live data and the way we're doing this. So this is just a really bad way to do things. And that's just how we do it. If you make a mistake, you lose it. And you have to retype it, redo it from scratch. Because there are no backups. With the posts, like with the page stuff, we have like a zillion backups of that. And that's another reason why the WordPress blog is slow. It's because of all those backups. But besides that, this one is destructive. So one has to be super careful. So yeah. Yes. And the dude did not make his sound. Ha ha! So, no!